Everybody says they want financial freedom. Then I hear people making excuses for 1,200, 1,500, and even bigger car payments. Let's look at some of the wildest examples.
I have a $1,200 car payment, and I would do it again and again and again and again. You're only on this planet once. While it's important you do smart.
Okay, so that's the part that caught my attention. It's not the payment, it's the fact that he has zero regrets. Wow.
Things with your money. It's also important for you to enjoy yourself. You're paying a mortgage on your car. I don't care. I'm interested in cars, and I have a twin turbo V8 in my 20s. In life, you have to make calculated decisions. It's a give and take, it's a push and pull. So where I may overspend on my car, I underspend in other critical areas of my life. Like I barely buy myself new clothes, don't drink any alcohol, I definitely don't smoke any of that good stuff. So I may be $50,000 in debt, but it's my life.
All right, so a lot of people use the you only leave once to justify purchases. The question is whether your future self is going to thank you for it. You know? And he also mentions that I'm maybe $50,000 in debt. Now we are going to get into the real cost. The car payment isn't just $1,200; it's the debt and the interest on top of the opportunities you just given up like that. You know, you have to realize that those car payments are going to keep you trapped for a long time if you really don't get down to what you're signing for. But no, as crazy as this sounds, let's hear the next video.
I have $60,000 worth of car debt, with about 30,000 of that being in negative equity. And let me tell you how the dealership scammed me, because I bought my car by myself back in 2022 and I got scammed, and I don't want y'all to get scammed. So let's talk about it. I went in spring of 2022 to buy my Jeep. I wanted the Jeep Wrangler, which is the hybrid car, part gas, part electric. And anyways, during that time, they didn't have a lot of stock because of COVID. And so basically they were going to order my Jeep, and it would come within 3 months.
Let me just get started saying that, damn, $60,000 on a vehicle is just insane when you're at an average working citizen. It's just so fascinating how people really get into like financing this high end cars just because they have kids or they have a big family. So now you need this big, huge SUV or a large size sedan for $60,000, and you're severely underwater on it too. Oh my god! Like I really just wonder how people are surviving, man. It's insane.
Well, the dealership guy told me that they could put me in a Jeep off the lot for 3 months with no loan payment, and then they would roll the loan over to the new Jeep when it came in. I was like, oh, that sounds great. So I signed it. I didn't have any payments. My Jeep came in the mail. My Jeep came, I went and I picked it up. And y'all, when he sat me down, he handed me a piece of paper that said that the car was like $100,000. And when I tell you,
That has to be that she was severely underwater. That's what you do when you owe more what the car is worth, and that will set you for a really really nice failure. When you owe more than what the car is worth, and you try to get a new car, and they move the negative equity to the new car, that means they just adding more to the new car that you're buying. Now you're severely underwater. Now the car that costs $40,000 is gonna be $120,000 in this case.
about how to fit, because when I had originally went in, the finance guy told me that my monthly payment was going to be like $600. And then when I told the car salesman that when I was picking up the Jeep, he said that the finance guy lied, and that's why he doesn't work there anymore. And now I'm stuck with $1,000 car payment. And the reason why I have negative
$1,000 car payment. You cannot beat me into $1,000 car payment. Like you really have to point a gun to me and make me sign those paperwork. than me taking $1,000 car payment. I would never, ever in my life. I don't care if I have to walk to work every freaking day. I don't care if I had to bike. But me paying $1,000 on a car, you can never catch me. But instead of you getting just a beta and investing that $1,000 into stock, you know, S&P 500, something that could grow over time, and you really spending $1,000 on something that depreciates fast. That Jeep that's worth $60,000 in 2 years is gonna be not even half that.
Is because somehow, and I still don't know how he did it. I worked with a lemon law attorney, and I still don't know how he did it. But basically, when he rolled the first loan into the second one, he somehow kept it higher. I don't understand how negative equity works. I honestly don't. So if you ask me questions,
All right, so let me explain to you guys. I think I already mentioned it. So say if you buy a car that's $20,000, and once you drive off the lot, you already lost $3,000 car, and over time you're making a steady payment of $400. Let's say a month. Yeah, that $20,000 is up to 400, depending on your credit. It's 4 mid 400s monthly payment. So if you once you leave that dealer, the car are already lost value. So if you keep paying, you keep the steady $450 car payment, well, over time that car is just losing value. Say after a year and a half, what the car on the market is worth with the mileage on it, and let's say the interior and stuff, and with regular maintenance, that's what owners, that's what dictates how much the car is worth. So if your car after a year and a half you are steady paying for that $500, and the car is worth, let's say, $14,000, so now you're $6,000 underwater on that car. Just like that, $7,000, $6,000 on that car, you're underwater. So when you go try to trade in that car, they have to swing that 7,000 to the new car that you want, because the car is lost, depreciated over time.
I probably can't help. But basically, if I were to sell my Jeep today, I'd be lucky if I got like 35,000 on it, and I still owe 59,000.
Jeez.
Yeah. So if you see this video, feel free to repost it, like it, comment, share, tell me I'm an idiot. I know I'm an idiot. I literally
No, you're not an idiot, honey. You just made a very untalented decision, which I believe could still be reversed if you pay aggressively and you try to refinance. I think she could still work out something great. But let's watch the next video.
I haven't done the bank account. Of course, my Hello Kitty pen. Can you guys believe the last time I made this video? It was in November. We are almost in March. I actually need to pay $725.
Yep. It's either she's coping or it's just normal now to be paying $1,000 on a car, and it's just too expensive. And plus insurance, plus maintenance costs, plus everything on top added to the car, people will barely survive. But let's keep watching.
With 41 cents. Little do you guys, you're really gonna see my account go from $1,000 to $0 because I decided to have a car, and I also need to pay my insurance.
I don't know if you guys took a look at the snapshot, but it was a Dodge, and it's always the Dodges of the world that are being financed to more than $1,000 a month. I don't know, maybe there's something so magnetic about this car that gravitate a lot of customers towards it. But a lot of youth are financing this car at 15, 1,000, 1,800 a month on this car. It's insane. You're literally gonna live and work for a car, and the fact that your account is gonna go from $725 to $0 it shows that how people really struggle with this high car payments, and it's just unfortunate. Uh, I think she could be using this money to invest in something that's gonna grow towards her retirement, stuff like that. But I guess young people minds are not there yet. But let's keep watching.
Hello? I just realized that I'm like 4 days late. My pin don't work anymore. What do you mean you're gonna take my money? Hello? Are you guys ready to witness you take my money away from me?
Yep, and this is what the bank's like, and this is what the dealership's like. They like customers like her. You know, they want to take your money every month. You know, they want to put you in that interest, and you think you're paying. Some people. The crazy thing I realize is that some buyers don't even realize they're paying more in interest than what they're paying to the car. They don't see that. Dealerships rarely tell you, "Oh, you're gonna be paying more than interest first, and then you're gonna be paying towards the car." They just add everything is to one. They just box everything to one, which is why many people don't realize this. So if you're watching, just know that when you go finance that car, your first year on paying that car is not going to the principal, meaning it's not going towards the car. It's going to the bank interest.
I love my Batmobile, but I don't like wasting my money. I'll see you guys next month.
And she said it right. She don't like wasting her money, which she definitely is wasting her money. Yeah, but this the video, and let's watch the last one.
Do y'all want to know what is worse than my Tahoe payment? You guys thought that was bad. Wait till you hear this one. It's my husband's truck. My husband drives a 2020 GMC AT4 Sierra 1500. We bought it in August of 2022. Financed it for $78,000. He still has a remaining balance of, I think it's $72,000 or $74,000. I haven't really checked recently. His payments are $1,600.
I know this was in 2022, but just to give you a snapshot of how things are, the car market does not change at all. They charge more for the newer model that came out, but $1,600 for a car note is absurd. And he's paying $1,600 on a GMC, a freaking GMC. And I don't know what she's gonna say for her a car note, but I don't think it's gonna be any lower than $1,000.
A month. So y'all thought my $1,400 Tahoe payment was bad. His truck payment is $1,600 a month.
Oh my god. $1,600 at 14% APR is nuts. He's gonna be paying over roughly $90,000, up to $90,000 on that Tahoe, on the GMC. Sorry. Oh my god.
With an APR of 14%. So yeah, y'all stop coming after me for my bad finance decisions and go after him because he fucked up too.
Oh, this is so funny. I mean, literally they're perfect together because neither of them made the right decision. I mean, but it's just funny the way that this is super funny. Okay, but it's just insane. They could. I just pray that they have paid that debt off by now. But holy cow, $3,000 on a car payment, and I bet there are regular working Americans that sort of thought that they need all this extravagant type of cars, but it's insane.
Sad he didn't buy his truck for him. I did. So yeah, I messed them both up. Oops. So
Oh, so she is the one that bought his truck too. Oh my gosh, she was really bad with finances, and Yeah, those are just really bad. Maintenance costs, gas. You know, you most likely won't be able to build no emergency fund. Honestly, I wouldn't be happy walking around with knowing that every month $3,000 has to come out of my paycheck. Wow.
Maybe we should just let his truck get repossessed and keep the Tahoe because a $1,400 Tahoe payment is a whole lot better than a $1,600 truck payment.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's really, really not. 1,400 on the Tahoe is insanity. Those cars depreciate really fast. No, it's not, lady. So,
Or maybe we should just let them both go back because we have the Audi now.
oh my god. I thought it was gonna get. I was just gonna give an advice for them to pay it off, but she just said she got an audit. I really don't have anything to say, but drop a comment in the likes. Drop a comment and like the video. Sorry. If you guys would finance cars at this rate and this payment monthly.